Ever wondered what sets thriving brick-and-mortar business owners apart from the rest? What if I told you it's not just about having the perfect product or the best location, it's about the small daily habits that add up to big wins over time? Today we're diving into the essential daily habits that drive success for brick-and-mortar store owners. While many people focus on the grand strategies, the marketing plans, the sales tactics, the expansions, what really makes or breaks a business are the things that you do consistently, day in and day out. And here's the best part. These habits don't require more hours in your day, they simply require you to be more effective with the time you already have. Let me tell you about Katie. She opened her quaint bakery on the high street of a bustling UK town a few years ago. Like many new store owners, she poured her heart into the business, working long hours and giving everything she had. But after months of barely breaking even, she realised that hustle alone wasn't enough. Katie was exhausted, frustrated, and ready to throw in the towel. That's when she decided to shift her approach and implement a few daily habits that completely transformed her business. I'm going to share the key habits that not only helped Katie turn things around, but also positioned her bakery as a thriving part of the community. And here's the thing. These habits are simple, but they require consistency and focus. By the end of this episode, you'll have the tools to boost your productivity, work smarter, not harder, and start seeing results without sacrificing your sanity. Let's take a step back for a moment. You've got your store, your dream, and maybe even a loyal customer or two. But what happens after the grand opening? The truth is, it's not enough to just open the doors and hope for foot traffic. The real work happens in the daily grind, the small, often overlooked habits that add up over time. Think of your business like a garden. You can't just plant the seeds and walk away hoping they'll bloom on their own. You have to water it daily, pull the weeds, and give it sunlight. It's the same with a brick-and-mortar store. Your success isn't defined by one-off marketing strategies or flashy sales events, but by what you do day in, day out. Take Katie, for example, our bakery owner who opened her dream cafe in the heart of town. She had all the right ingredients, a great product, a good location, and even some initial buzz. But after a few months, she found herself struggling to keep up. Her mornings were chaotic, she had no consistent routine, and she spent her day putting out fires instead of focusing on growth. It wasn't that Katie lacked passion, it was that she lacked focus. That's where daily habits come in. Successful store owners, whether they run a bakery, a boutique, or a service business, understand the power of consistency. Habits are the foundation that allows you to manage your time, energy, and focus effectively. Without them, you're just reacting to the day's demands instead of shaping your own success. Let's talk about the psychology behind habits. Psychologists often say that we are what we repeatedly do, and that couldn't be truer for business owners. Daily habits not only help automate decision-making, but they also build discipline. When you start your day with a routine, you're not wasting mental energy deciding what to do next. You already know. This frees up your mental bandwidth for the more important stuff: creative thinking, problem solving, and strategizing. Habits also create momentum. When you string together a series of small wins, whether it's keeping your stock organized, greeting every customer with a smile, or tracking your daily sales, you start building a foundation for long-term growth. Consistency compounds over time, and that's where real change happens. Katie realised this the hard way. After months of barely keeping her head above water, she sat down and took a long, hard look at her daily routine, or lack thereof. She started by focusing on just a few key habits: waking up earlier, planning her day the night before, and setting aside specific times for customer engagement. Slowly but surely, things started to change. Her mornings became smoother, her afternoons more productive, and her evenings a time to reflect on what worked and what didn't. Let's take another quick example. Take a business owner, Sam, who ran a local hardware store. In the beginning, Sam was all over the place, managing inventory one day, handling customer complaints the next. and dealing with financial headaches on top of it all. But once he developed a routine, starting his day by reviewing yesterday's numbers and setting his top 3 priorities, his business transformed. He wasn't just getting through the day, he was working smarter and with purpose. For Katie, it wasn't just about her. It was about building a connection with her community, making her bakery a go-to spot for locals. And it all started by committing to small, daily improvements. These examples show how powerful habits can be. They shift your focus from working harder to working smarter, giving you the clarity and energy to push your business to the next level. Let's circle back to Katie's journey. After struggling to find balance and control, she realised that success wasn't about grand gestures, but about the small daily habits that added up over time. Katie started a bakery with passion, but her disorganised approach led to frustration and missed opportunities. She lacked structure, and it showed in both her work and her results. But when she began implementing key daily habits, her bakery transformed from a struggling store into a beloved community hub. By making these habits a regular part of her routine, Katie turned her dream into a sustainable, thriving business. Habit number 1: morning mindset and planning. Ever heard the saying, win the morning, win the day? For brick-and-mortar business owners, this couldn't be truer. Starting each day with a clear plan sets the tone and keeps you focused on what matters most. This isn't about scheduling every minute of your day. It's about taking 10 to 15 minutes each morning to review your goals, identify top priorities, and make sure you're moving in the right direction. Katie learned that diving into her work without a plan often left her feeling overwhelmed. She introduced a new morning routine, a simple 10-minute review of her daily goals and key tasks. During this time, Katie would check her stock, prioritise orders, and list out her most important tasks for the day. This simple habit kept her focused even on hectic days, allowing her to stay on top of things and make better decisions as the day unfolded. Habit number 2: customer engagement. Personal interaction is what sets brick-and-mortar businesses apart from their online counterparts. Whether in-store or through online channels, daily customer engagement is key to building strong relationships and loyalty. Great store owners understand that every interaction is an opportunity to leave a lasting impression. Simple actions like greeting regulars, responding to online reviews, or sending personalised thank you notes can go a long way in building a customer base. There's a cafe owner who makes it a point to engage with every customer who walks in. Whether it's a simple, "How's your day going?" or remembering someone's usual order, these small interactions make customers feel valued. On social media, this owner responds to every comment and message, creating a sense of community even when customers aren't physically in the store. Over time, these personal touches have transformed her cafe into a local favourite where customers don't just come for the coffee, they come for the connection. Katie also took this to heart. She made it a habit to engage with customers not just in store, but online as well. By making her customers feel appreciated, she created a community around her bakery. Regulars started coming back more often, and word of mouth brought in new faces. Her bakery became known not just for its pastries, but for the personal touch that made every visit memorable. Habit 3: inventory management. Having the right stock at the right time is crucial for keeping your customers happy and your business running smoothly. Daily inventory checks ensure you're never caught off guard by stockouts or overstocking. Whether it's fresh produce in a bakery or retail items in a clothing store, managing your inventory properly is the difference between a lost sale and a satisfied customer. A retail store owner noticed she was constantly running out of popular items and overstocking on things that didn't sell as well. To solve this, she started doing a daily 15-minute inventory check. This simple habit allowed her to stay on top of customer demand, reduce waste, and avoid missed sales opportunities. The result? Increased customer satisfaction and a boost in overall sales. Habit 4: team building and staff support. Your team is your most valuable asset, and keeping them motivated and aligned with your vision is essential. Successful store owners know that regular communication with their staff leads to better performance, morale, and customer service. Whether through morning huddles, one-on-one check-ins, or brief team meetings, engaging your team daily makes a significant difference. A boutique owner started implementing short daily huddles with her staff before the store opened. In these 5 to 10-minute meetings, they'd review the day's goals, discuss potential challenges, and celebrate small wins from the previous day. Over time, this practice built a strong, unified team that worked more efficiently and provided top-notch customer service. Habit 5. Financial overview. Keeping an eye on the financial side of your business is just as important as managing inventory and customer relations. Successful store owners make it a habit to review their daily sales, expenses, and financial targets. This practice isn't just about counting profits, it's about identifying patterns, spotting potential problems, and ensuring the business stays on track. Katie's daily habit of reviewing her financials helped her discover an inefficiency in her supply chain that was costing her hundreds of pounds each month. By identifying the issue early, she was able to renegotiate terms with her supplier, saving her business money and improving her overall profits. Without that daily check-in, this costly problem could have gone unnoticed for months. One common mistake many business owners make is getting too wrapped up in administrative tasks, such as paperwork and inventory management, while neglecting customer-facing activities. While admin work is important, it should never take priority over customer engagement and other tasks that directly drive sales. Katie initially struggled with this. She spent so much time on paperwork and back office tasks that she missed valuable opportunities to connect with her customers. Once she shifted her focus to customer engagement and streamlined her admin tasks, her business saw an immediate improvement. She was able to build stronger relationships with her customers and drive more sales, all while keeping her operations running smoothly. Now that we've covered the key habits that can turn a struggling store into a thriving business, let's talk about how you can start implementing these habits in your own business. Step 1. Start with a 30-minute morning routine. One of the easiest ways to begin is by carving out time each morning to focus on planning and preparation. This time should be used to review your daily goals, assess customer needs, and prepare your business for the day ahead. Here's one way to structure it. In the first 10 minutes, review your goals for the week and set clear priorities for the day. This might include checking your sales targets, confirming upcoming deliveries, or scheduling important customer meetings. In the next 10 minutes, focus on customer interactions. Plan how you'll engage with both your in-store customers and online audience. This could mean creating a list of regulars to follow up with or preparing a special post for social media. And in the last 10 minutes, do a quick inventory check. Ensure you have enough stock of popular items, identify any gaps, and make notes for reordering. This daily habit keeps your store running smoothly and ensures you don't miss out on potential sales. By setting aside just 30 minutes each morning, you'll start your day with clarity and direction, ensuring your time is spent on activities that directly contribute to the success of your business. Step 2. Set daily reminders for engagement and reviews. With so many moving parts in a brick-and-mortar business, it's easy to lose track of the most important tasks. Set reminders on your phone or use an app to keep you focused on these essential habits. Set a reminder for midday to ensure you're checking in with your customers, whether it's through personal interactions, responding to reviews, or engaging with comments on social media. This consistent outreach helps build a loyal customer base. Schedule a brief window of time in the afternoon to go over your inventory. This doesn't have to be a deep dive, just a quick check to ensure everything's on track. Daily inventory management prevents stock shortages and overstocking, which can impact your sales and profits. At the end of the day, take 10 minutes to review your financials. Look at your daily sales, check your expenses, and ensure your numbers are adding up. By making this a habit, you'll be able to spot issues early, avoid costly mistakes, and keep your business on a solid financial footing. Step 3. Encourage team check-ins. Even if you're running a small business with just a few staff members, taking the time for daily check-ins is critical. These don't have to be formal meetings, just a quick chat before opening can make a huge difference in how your day runs. Discuss the day's objectives. Ask for feedback and encourage your team to share any challenges or ideas they have. Here's a simple approach. Spend 5 to 10 minutes with your staff to review goals for the day. Highlight any new promotions and talk through potential challenges. A quick "how's it going" around lunchtime can give you a sense of how things are progressing and whether adjustments need to be made. Close the day by reviewing what went well and what could be improved for tomorrow. Celebrate small wins. This helps keep morale high and reinforces a culture of continuous improvement. When we first met Katie, she was overwhelmed by the day-to-day challenges of running her bakery. She was constantly firefighting, dealing with stock shortages, missed sales opportunities, and staff turnover. But once she began implementing these daily habits, everything changed. By starting each day with a clear plan, checking her inventory regularly, and making time to engage with her customers, Katie's business began to thrive. She was able to anticipate her customers' needs, maintain her stock levels, and ensure her staff felt supported. Over time, her bakery became more than just a place to grab a loaf of bread. It became a local hub where people gathered, thanks to the personal connections and attention to detail that Katie and her team provided. Now, Katie's bakery is thriving, and she credits the success to the small, consistent habits that she implemented each day. These habits didn't just improve her business, they gave her the freedom to focus on what she loves the most: baking and connecting with her community. By adopting these daily habits, morning planning, customer engagement, inventory checks, team support, and financial reviews, you'll be setting the foundation for long-term success. Remember, success in business isn't about making one grand gesture. It's about showing up every day, staying consistent, and taking small, purposeful actions that drive you towards your goals. As we've discussed, the road to success for any brick-and-mortar business isn't paved by one-time grand gestures. Instead, it's the small daily habits that build a solid foundation over time. Let's quickly recap the top 5 essential habits that successful store owners like Katie rely on. Number 1. Morning mindset and planning. Start each day with a clear plan, setting your mornings and ensuring you're ready to take on whatever the day throws at you. Number 2. Customer engagement. Build lasting relationships by interacting with customers both in-store and online. These small moments of connection create loyalty and community. Number 3. Inventory management. Keep your stock levels in check with daily reviews, making sure you're prepared to meet customer demand without waste. Number 4. Team building and staff support. Check in with your team regularly to keep morale high and ensure everyone is working together toward the same goals. And number 5. Financial oversight. Stay on top of your numbers with a daily financial review to spot inefficiencies and make informed decisions about your business. These habits are not difficult to implement, but they do require consistency. It's not about making massive changes all at once, but rather focusing on these small actions day by day. Over time, they build into something powerful. You don't have to overhaul your entire routine overnight. Start by choosing just 1 or 2 of these habits to incorporate into your daily routine. For example, start with a 10-minute morning planning session, or commit to engaging with your customers every day. Once these habits become second nature, add in more. Remember, success in business is not about perfection, but about showing up every day, being consistent, and putting in the effort even when things get tough. Every successful business owner started where you are now, one step at a time. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Storefront Strategies podcast and follow us for more actionable tips and advice that you can use to grow your business. We'd love to hear your success stories. Now's the time to take action. Start building these daily habits today and watch your business thrive over time.